Today we are going to take a look at professional tips on how to make a fire which helps you to light a fire in any condition. The key to a successful fire is preparation. You have to prepare fuel, kindling and tinder. Most people have problems lighting a fire because they have insufficient amounts of tinder. Especially in wet conditions, it is crucial to find dry tinder. Here's the ultimate solution. This kind of tinder you find everywhere there are trees. Try to find a dead standing tree. The inside of it is very often dry, especially at the very center of it. Split the wood and make some shavings. Here's a technique on how you can create very fine feathers.
So I'm taking my knife and I don't set it horizontally on the wood, but in an angle. I'm pointing down the tip and then I set it on the wood like at the very front here. And while I go down, I make a cutting motion, a forward motion. So it works just like that.
You also need some finer tinder, shavings. Shavings can be made by scratching wood with the back of your knife. This tinder is so fine that it even ignites with a fragile bow drill ember. Another way to ignite fire is with a modern fire steel. These have become very popular, but a lot of people have troubles using it. Here is a proper technique on how to use the fire steel.
See, with this technique here, the fat wood just wouldn't ignite. Because the sparks are too cool when they hit the tinder and they are flying around and they are not concentrated. So now I'm gonna try a better technique. I come very close to the tinder here. And there we go. It's burning.
If you don't have a metal scraper, here's a technique on how you can use your knife to strike the fire steel. So now we have the flame, but we do not have a fire yet. We still need some kindling. Twigs work great, but in wet conditions even they can be hard to ignite. You can make kindling out of dead standing wood. The easiest way to make kindling is by batoning it with your knife. You can baton bigger logs as well.
So now I want to split this wood here, and obviously it's too thick to baton through the middle of it, and that's why I start at the sides here, at the outer layers of the wood. You're just taking off tiny little chunks of the outer layers, and in the end you will end up with a log which is getting smaller and smaller, and then you can baton through the middle of it.
So now we have prepared tinder, kindling and fuel. Next I want to show you a fire lay which is going to increase your success in fire making.
A good fire is a fire that can breathe, so now I'm going to build a cabin-like structure to increase the airflow in the fire. Now we are ready to add some fuel.
And there you go. You have made fire.
This style of fire gives you a lot of warmth because the flames go up very high into the air. So if you are suffering from hypothermia, or if you fell into a creek, or if you broke through ice, you can build a fire like this to get warm again fast.